Oh, you must have quite a book collection. I mean, ones you picked up.
I don't know of any particular bad omens from this coast, but I would say that the primary bad omen is almost certainly this carnival, which very plainly belongs to the demon we're hunting.
Right.
Speaking of, Gallus walks in the door.
Let's say my back is facing at the door.
I wave.
He
Oh.
he immediately catches sight of you guys and comes running over and sweeps Rin up in a very large hug from behind.
Does Rin break his nose on reflex?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I grab his hands and I think I recognize them. So I grab his face and I guess I realize he's there. Hey there.
Says, "Hey, so wait, did your friends get to tell you about the ship?"
What ship?
He's literally like
You know,
the
the
ship
charming,
I
isn't he?
just talked about. We're gonna go talk to the captain about being bodyguards.
It's your ship?
No, I'm just a
That's-
hand on it.
Yeah, I was asking if
Yes, it's the ship I work on. Yes.
that's...
You're that
wow.
Gallus guy, right? You're looking in good shape.
Well, I try my best.
Are you perspiring a little bit there? Like you look like you were running quite a long way to get here.
Well, it's not that far from the docks, but it was a little bit of a jog.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I talked to the captain. He said, I mean, as soon as you guys were able to come on down and meet the captain and the noble, the charter that's taking the wave breaker out.
Okay, well met. Well met.
Yeah, and met you last night. Points to Hycorax. Met you last night. Met you down at the docks. You, I have not met yet. And he points to Sir.
We did saw him when we left the Bear and Beholder.
Well, yeah, he saw him, but he hasn't met him.
Oh, he's there. He's Sir 14th, and that's apparently his real name. I haven't had the chance to ask him.
In
he's
a way, yes. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Sir 14th.
Nice to meet you,
He's a
Gallus
paladin
Van
from
Alstyne.
He's a paladin from order called the Order of the Dawn, and he's also a very good monster slayer, so I guess we can count on him to fight.
That was really dumb. That was really dumb, Lottie. Okay.
Wait, what?
It was a typo.
Oh, so we're starting with the puns.
Charlie.
Oh,
What is
Word.
you're
That was
hilarious.
bad. That was really bad.
words can't describe?
Really?
Fun.
You're
Shame like you.
hilarious.
Okay,
Bring
just
great shame
say
to this family.
pun not intended, we'll hope.
It was an accident.
Yeah, Anyways.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, as soon as I talked to the captain, I came down here to grab you guys.
Literally, it appears.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of realizes and says, and he kind of releases his hand like, "Oh, sorry,
I grabbed his hands again and I put them where they were.
alrighty then."
Like,
Yeah.
damn, girl. Ah,
Get that rim. But I mean,
So-
they're down at the ship right now. We leave tomorrow, so
guys, we need to get packing.
obviously we kind of need to talk to them and get the job agreement sorted out. I mean, I'm a hand on the ship, so I'm going, but obviously we want to get you guys in there.
Rin, we need to get on that ship.
I think we do. Yeah, I don't have much thing to pack, so we could go. I could go now. What about you guys? Is there anything you...
What about your tea set?
I just need to grab a couple items from the...
Remember, guys, you can bring all your luggage tomorrow, but the important thing now is the meeting.
Yeah, let's go speak with the captain and we can nail down any other details afterward.
You know him better than us. How is he as a captain?
He's fair. I mean, he's captain, so he tells us what to do, but he's not really involved much in the day-to-day kind of operations.
his name?
Orisfantes Sicko. And let me copy paste that because that shit's not. He's not. Most of the day to day is kind of handled by his first mate, but he's a nice captain, and he pays very well. I will give you Gallus's name again.
Interesting.
Glorious Germanic, not quite name. So, I guess we leave.
You guys are gonna head out right now.
Well, as soon as this demure damsel is quite ready, I will adjourn.
Well,
I kind of look at Ren, kind of suggestively,
Suggestively how?
as in kind of I know what's exactly what's going on with me.
Can you make the expression yourself so you know exactly what it looks like?
Well, the thing is, he's got glowing eyes, so we just come out and do that. I don't know. I'll just walk out. I'm gonna go do some packing and stuff.
well, I mean, he's dragging you down to the ship now.
Yeah, we're
What?
off. We're off to the ship to talk to the captain. And
Sable's
then
cauldron.
no, we're going to go back to the tavern. It's
You're
not
gonna
leaving
go
until
back
tomorrow.
after. Like they're not gonna like take you down to the ship and then go.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're meeting.
Okay, cool. I get
yeah.
carried away.
We're leaving tomorrow, right? Cheats.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that is the plan. And give me 1 second, gents. I'm sorry. Just a quick 5-minute break. I've got to go take care of something.
Just swell.
Alright.
Groovy.
Be back.
Immediately, all the way back to the ship. It's a very large ship. If we were to put it in modern day nautical terms, it'd be slightly less large, slightly smaller than a galleon.
Okay.
So a big ship, but slightly smaller than that.
How many people does it look like? A good crew.
If you were to fill the holes at the bottom, you could probably do a couple hundred people in it.
Okay.
But it looks like it has a crew of about 50. Very big.
I see. So, where do we find the captain? The captain.
Gallus leads you guys there to the ship and kind of goes down onto the dock and says, I will bring the captain... actually, I'm sorry, guys. I'll bring you up to the captain's meeting room, where him and the noble that is chartering us will be. And at this point, we'll go ahead and stop it here until everybody... Oh, there.
Sleeping is here.
Sleeping.
Sleeping is here. He's typing, so he's here.
Yeah, all right. This is good. Okay. All right, so... Hold on, he's typing. I'm going to give him a second.
Sleeping, typing. Typing, dragon.
Had to find... Oh, gotcha. No, I understand that feel. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you for those numbers, Sable. I needed those. All right, so Gallus takes you all up the gangway, up to the deck, where he gets a few waves from a couple of the other crew members, and kind of responses like, or questions like, "Hey, is that the group? Are those the ones?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then one towards the top is like, "Hey, is that one girl?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah." And then he kind of hurries you guys into
So how uncomfortable do I feel in this situation?
You can kind of feel like a few of them are staring at you pointedly.
Right. Okay.
Very, very pointedly, like they recognize you from somewhere.
Okay, let's continue.
Yes. So, you're brought up a set of stairs. There's another set of stairs going up, but he brings you into brings you to a door there and knocks on it. From within, you hear a simple, "Who is it?" And, well, from a deep-sounding voice, "Who is it?" And Gallus responds, "It's that group you were talking to me about earlier." He says, all right, show him in, and then get back to loading. He says, aye, sir. And he kind of opens the door and ushers or motions for you guys to head on in. Before he heads out, though, he throws a wink to Rin and continues back down to the deck. So, entering the meeting room, you see it's very prosperous, very ostentatious. The chairs are very nicely ordained. The table's got a few maps on it. You can see here and there that the captain likes to keep gold things, certain like cutlery. There's a few gold candelabras, that kind of thing. But the captain, or what you presume is the captain, has a very, very wide-brimmed hat with a very large feather sticking out of the top of it. Now, the feather isn't from any animal that any of you recognize, but it's identifiable as a feather nonetheless. Wearing very, very piratey clothes.
Maybe our druid might know about that animal. Maybe.
I mean,
Nice.
you could
Yeah,
try.
can one of us spout lords to try and find out what you've seen it before. Or something.
Sure. Who's got the most accumulated knowledge about exotic animals?
I think that's a given. That's sleeping.
That's what I figured. Hi, Korax. Do you want to go ahead and try to spout lore about this feather? As I try to retrieve my knife from the ground. Fuck you. Why would you go that far? Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, go ahead and give me a spell lore roll. Plus your intelligence. And I'll tell you something interesting and useful. If you succeed. That looks like Ghostbusters, except it's not. No, I was totally wrong. That's not Ghostbusters.
But what is it? Is it?
What, on my shirt?
Yes.
Yeah, on your shirt, yeah.
It's an undead samurai.
Bolster.
Check it out.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, I see.
Good deal.
I knew I saw somewhere.
Asian setting. That'd be another one I'd do. Asian. Like, feudal Japan. 'Cause I like that era of history.
Oh dear.
What do you mean? Oh dear.
Oh, the...
Scores.
Hi,
He
Crack.
failed.
Oh, he failed. Okay.
You think the feather's a fake.
Oh.
And go ahead and mark XP.
Delicious XP. So, what
The,
does is
but
he old?
It's... Oh, I'm sorry, continue.
Is he old? How are his clothes?
Very piratey. He's got a long overcoat. He doesn't have a peg leg. He's got all his limbs and fingers that you can tell. But he's definitely very, he's an older gentleman. He's kind of salty looking. Many years on the sea have weathered and beaten him a little bit. But as soon as you all walk in, presumably or, well, not presumably because he is the captain, he looks at him and says, you're the lot that Gallus was talking about. I am the captain, Oris Fontes, but you can just call me the captain. And this here, and he kind of motions to the other gentleman sitting beside him, or not sitting, but standing next to him looking at the things on the table, is our charter. And his name, well, I'll let him introduce himself to you. Now, the man standing at the table, he's an elf. Presumably pretty young looking, but I mean, this elf, so you're not 100% sure. But he's bald in a style that's kind of unknown to most elves, and has quite a few tattoos crossing his arms. He's wearing just a simple shirt and simple pants, but you can tell, well, those of you that are short enough to see his shoes, note that they are some really nice shoes.
Hail and well met, Captain, and to your first mate as well. Lovely shoes you have there.
And the gentleman says, the gentleman says, I am Aesop Fornisari. I'm the charter.
I gesture with my hand for a handshake.
And he reaches forward and gives you a handshake. I mean, it's a pretty good handshake. I consider myself an explorer. And, well, what better time to try to find these mythical Western Isles than during a time of such bounty in the oceans, huh?
The smell of the sea contains within it many bounties. Let us have a prosperous journey.
Certainly. And so you're all here to be bodyguards, then?
Quite so.
We would. So, what are you expecting exactly on the island?
I don't know, but I mean, there are stories of all kinds of things, from dragons to bloodthirsty natives to pirates. So, you can always be prepared.
Scum, villainy.
You all kind of look pretty well rounded. So I mean, and
that's an understatement.
And you've got a little bit of muscle back there. When he kind of motions to the back of you where Iohan and Krunk are standing, and they give him nods. He says, "So you've got muscle, you've got well-rounded. I'm guessing that a few of you are at least acquainted with the arcane arts."
The arcane arts are but a small section of my skills.
Good. Well then, if the captain is fine, I'm sure you'll all do just nicely. Magical bullshit. We got that too. No, they both seem like they're very willing to let you guys take the lead on this. They're just kind of here to follow you.
Can I look at Sir at this instance and be like, "Are you all right with this, my lord?"
No, what's
with the proceedings? Anything amiss here?
Not as far as I can tell. Everything just seems fine with me.
And
anything was troubling you in particular?
Not at all. I'm very keen to get started.
The two gentlemen kind of look at each other, shrug, and say, "All right, then. Welcome aboard. We'll have the contract drawn up tomorrow. But other than that, I mean, we just wanted to kind of get a look at you and get a size. And I mean, if Gallus says that you, madam, are as strong as he says you are, then I mean, certainly we'll be willing to believe that the rest of you are suitably well equipped."
Any preparations or provisions you think we should make before setting sail?
Bring everything that you feel like you wouldn't. Bring nothing that you wouldn't be willing to lose, but nothing you wouldn't be willing to live without either.
How many days should we travel to the next island? Should we pack fruits?
Well,
bridges?
To get to, well, we're going to handle food. We can handle food. We've got plenty enough food in the storehouses. But in order to get to the mythical places where the island's supposed to be, 3 days there.
It's a long time at sea.
If you're a wuss, I mean,
It's not that
Well,
long.
let's. Many of us
Any
have
dangers at sea?
hardly seen a deck.
we should be all right. We're well within where the sea monsters usually like to come, so we should be all right.
I mean, with all due respect,
Is that
many
some-
of us haven't even been aboard a ship before.
Really? Then this will be an adventure for you. Then.
Do you
Yeah,
happen to know what the
somewhat.
weather is anticipated to be like? Any storms planned?
Not around here. Not during this season.
Excellent.
Especially not at that location either. The weather in this area is really pretty temperate most of the year.
Wonderful.
Was there any questions you had for me about my ship, my crew, anything I could assuage your doubts about?
Rin,
All right.
sleeping?
Well, what I'm wondering is, we know what you expect of us, but what can we expect from you?
Food, and well, I mean, I'm not going to entertain you.
Do a little dance.
Intentionally.
I mean, you're willing to help out around the ship if you'd like. I mean, at that point, we'd be willing to give you a share of the pay.
For swabbing the deck?
Swabbing the deck, hoisting ropes, doing whatever, you want to do.
Throwing
I mean,
out
a-
10
A
stools?
couple of you look pretty strong, so...
Does your crew have any need of a seamstress? I imagine it's probably been a while since you've had one anywhere nearby.
No, actually, and something that I hope you'll come to understand is I really like to take care of my crew. Every time we make landfall, I pay to have an entire boarding house rented out for them.
Oh my.
So that way they don't really get into any really fucking stupid trouble that most sailors do when they hit port.
Yeah.
But generally, I keep their outfits
open.
well maintained as well.
I see. Fine then.
Yes, madam, what were you going to say? And he's talking to you, Rin.
Rin?
No, I wasn't
Oh.
saying anything.
Oh,
I
okay.
was so lucky. So lucky.
So, if everyone is comfortable with the arrangements, I suppose we should get started immediately.
You mean
Alright.
packing, right?
Yes.
But we leave tomorrow about an hour after sunup. That's the plan.
Hour after sunup.
Hour after sunup.
That's quite early in the morning.
Yeah?
I think we can make it. Don't worry, Roy. I'll drag you if I have to. I'll carry you.
If it's to see the dawn, I'll wake up however early it is.
Although I will say this, no animals on my ship without my permission.
I have
No
a quick
monkeys,
look at
I-
High Corax.
Birds.
I look at Hycorex.
Yeah, I look at High Corax.
Well,
Sarah looks at
that's
Hecorax.
kind of
I look at Hyper.
Are you a zookeeper, my friend?
I want to see Hycorex's answer.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for Hecorex's answer.
Yeah.
Hecorax just got put on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I like it because it was Rin look at Hycorex, Sir look at Hycorex, Vader look at Hycorex, Sable look at Hycorex.
Everybody looking at Hecorex. It is worth
Bro,
noting that
had to.
Aesop seems very, very interested in your answer. Aesop being the noble,
The elf?
the elf, the charter elf.
So he's hanging on every word.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Really? Well, you're not fucking. There we go. Sorry. Skype did not show that I had sent it until I sent it the second time. Fucking assholes. I see.
oh. I think he wasn't.
No worries. I think he's tapping the second one, actually.
Mhm.
He was responding to VR's comment. Now he's responding
Yeah.
to the question by the captain.
I'm excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
The trip.
Land
I'm
of
excited.
adventure.
I'm excited and kind of shitting myself at the same time. It's kind of a...
Yeah, because a fireball could do a lot of bad things on a ship.
Yeah, don't fireball on the ship or near it.
Don't summon anything flaming.
Who, me?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you.
Don't look
Who
at
else
me
would it
like
be?
that. Don't look
Who
at me
else
like
would do
that.
it, though? I can't summon things.
I think a
got a
water
familiar,
elemental would
don't
be
you?
very useful.
Someone here has a familiar. Don't lie.
I don't.
How can I summon things? You don't like my summoning.
Oh, your summoning
could
is
summon-
fine when it's not on fire. Some of us have the good sense never to use fire ever for any reason.
My summon was useful last fight, kind of.
Crap, he's now
really.
answering to my comment. I think we... crap.
It's okay. No worries.
Yeah.
The cat says, "The little time on the wing. Are you? So you're not a zookeeper then?" And Aesop kind of leans forward even more intently, like he seems like he knows what he wants you to say. Because basically in his mind he's like, "Are you shape changer, bro? You
You're a
druid?"
changer.
Bitch. So, didn't you guys see that Dungeon World GM sheet that was put up earlier this week?
No.
No, I didn't.
What?
Fucking bitching.
Do detail?
It is it's like a 10-page PDF document. But basically, every page is filled with pretty much everything that the GM would want at hand in an easy way. Like the first actual sheet, because the first is the title sheet, has DM agenda, principles, moves, then the dungeon moves, and then the basic moves.
That's awesome.
Second one after that is special moves, but everything after that is hirelings, monster tags, equipment tags, armor
Do you,
tags.
have, do you have a copy of this?
Yeah, I can. I'll
Link.
throw it up later.
I could
Nice.
use that.
That'd be useful.
And Aesop seems a very obvious reaction from Aesop. He's like, "Oh, I haven't been able to see a druid since my youth. It is it's good to meet you. I hope we'll get many chances to talk in the days to come." The captain says, well, then if everything's good there, most of the time on the ship, I enjoy my privacy and I have a bunch of decisions and things to go over. So most of the time you will be dealing with my first mate, who is currently out in town gathering more supplies. His name is Dedrick Ionescu. You can see that.
Diedrich.
Dedrick Ionescu, yeah. You're getting closer, Fabled. You're getting closer every time. But, I mean, you'll all meet him tomorrow when we cast off, but otherwise, we're good to go. Any more questions you have for me? You, Aesop? Aesop says, no, I'm good. I can't wait to set sail. Were there
Wonderful.
any of those questions you had for the two of us, ladies and gentlemen?
Actually, yes.
I
one
just have a question.
Rin first.
Go. Go you first.
No, you first.
No, you first.
No,
No,
you
you
first.
It's who goes
No, you
first?
first!
You want me to go ask Gallus to break this tie for us? See who he thinks
No.
ought to go first?
No, it's who goes first.
Both of you roll 2d6. No modifier, just roll 2d6. Whoever gets first goes first. So most likely, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm going so first. I'm talking in. I say this. Yes. So what are you looking at for exactly in this islands? Is it riches? Something in particular?
Well, riches is always nice, but I've got plenty of those. No, really, I'm just there to kind of see if there's any truth to these mythical rumors that I've always heard.
Let's say you want to research the island, maybe.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, I've got a few things that I could do on the island, but I mean, mostly I'm just there to see if there's any mythical rumors. And honestly, if there's anything there worth hunting, I'd probably go for that.
Sounds fair.
I like hunting. Kind of gives a little bit of a grin.
So yeah, your turn, Sable.
So the governor here has a injunction against any performance of magic. Does that hold true on your ship once we've left the dock?
As long as we're out of view of the city, you should be fine.
All right.
I mean,
Thank you.
as long as you don't do anything dumb.
No, simply some brewing of various, cure-alls and that sort of thing.
Are you an alchemist?
No, not exactly. Close.
Okay, I'll send my first maid down to you if we need anything brewed.
Excellent.
No grog though. No grog on the ship. Not while we're sailing.
No alcohol at all?
No alcohol.
Not while we're sailing.
Not rum.
How about tobacco?
Tobacco's fine.
Okay,
As long as you smoke it on deck.
of course.
It ruins my fucking ship. Assholes.
This town.
Been to
So this guy's
town
from
of-
Gold.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I used to
you've
have
been
a few-
you've been to Calderon before.
I used to have a few crew members that like to smoke very heavy things down in the holds, and I had to replace a full deck of my ship when apparently they bought some magical tobacco from a shady guy.
Sounds
Oh
good.
dear.
That sounds
Sounds like fun.
really fun.
No, it is not fun. It was not an adventure, especially because we were in the middle of sea serpent waters, so it was just bad all around.
Probably would
That sounds like a bad thing,
calm
yeah.
the nerves.
Yeah, that's why I say smoke it on my deck so you don't blow up my ship. But tobacco's fine. No alcohol because the men get rowdy, because all men get rowdy. Especially with women aboard.
Will these be the only two women aboard, sir?
Well, I mean, there are going to be other women aboard, but I wouldn't... some of them are more manly than the men, if you catch my drift.
Bit salty.
Don't
I understand.
worry, I know how to break hands. Very efficiently.
Lovely.
I would like to ask that there be no fighting either, please. No?
Oh, there won't be a fight. I just break their arms.
I need my crew. See, stuff like this doesn't make me confident.
Oh, sorry.
You won't have any trouble from us. Well, you won't have any trouble from me.
She's right.
I-
She's right.
I'm not a troublemaker. I only want one of. I only expect one of you, of our sailors, to put hands on me. On not any other.
The two of them are just like, okay, thank you for the talk. We'll see you
Spread
guys.
out my arms and I say,
Iohan,
"Come on."
I expect
Let's,
you to keep your word too. And he calls out Iohan by name.
You two know each other?
Oh yeah, I used to work on my ship a little bit ago.
Can we know about that promise, or it's that private?
Not to burn the ship down.
Right. I know that, Iohan. Understandably.
I mean, you've noticed that he's not quite not as not dragonish as the rest of us, right?
I think we did notice. Though it hasn't been a problem for us so far.
That's
Yeah.
fine, and it hasn't been a problem for me. I was just
And it will continue not to be a problem in the future.
perfect. And he kind of takes a drink from some liquid in a cup that he has, and says, "All right, I'll be on that. We'll see you all tomorrow."
Excellent. Would you like to embrace his newfound shipmates? And I kind of spread out my arms. Come on, a show of good faith.
I don't know if I would consider you my shipmate.
What? But we're sharing an abode for the next
I'm
few
the captain.
days.
We're more
He's the
like
captain.
mercenaries.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough,
Which makes
Captain.
sense.
Good answer.
So
Good man.
we can shake. You two can shake hands. I at least I guess.
We'll shake hands tomorrow over the signing of the contract.
All right.
Then let's adjourn.
Indeed.
Indeed. And so they kind of get back to what they were doing earlier. They're both bent over the table, kind of looking over documents and maps and such, and kind of talking to each other. They're not loud enough for any of you to hear, but
Maybe Sir wants to say something before we change the scene.
yes. Did you have any questions for the two men before?
No.
Out?
No.
Okay. So, as you all kind of file out, Gallus, who is just dropping off a couple big boxes on the deck of the ship, runs up to Rin and says, "Did it go well? Everything go good?"
Again, who's talking to us? Sorry,
Gallus.
I wasn't paying attention.
Your
Yeah,
boy's
yeah.
friend. Okay.
Yeah, everything went well. He seems like a decent enough person.
Yeah,
Yeah?
cool guy. He's calm as a cucumber when the water hits the deck, for sure.
That's a very
curiosity-
particular metaphor.
Never mind.
No, go ahead.
Just
I look up
how much do you know about him?
The captain?
Oh,
Well, I mean, you mean the captain, right?
Yes.
He's. I mean, I know he took up sailing to go chasing after some guy, but I think he's kind of given up on quests. Obviously, we don't really ask him these things, so a lot of it's just rumor passed around by the crew.
I see. Fair enough.
But
so
we'll be. I'm sure they told you we'll be setting off tomorrow, about an hour after sunbreak. But am I going to see you before that, Ren?
sure, yeah, of course. I don't have anything else to do. Sure. I mean,
Good.
we don't have anything else to do, right? Right? Look at the others.
Got to
No.
pack, don't you?
Besides packing what we left in the tavern.
I don't have much to pack, so I guess no. I'm available.
Okay, I'll as soon as I'm done here, I'll head over to the B&B and meet up with you.
Excellent.
Sure. Well, I guess we should leave you to work then.
Yeah. And he says, I'll see you all around. Any friend of Rin's is a friend of mine. And he kind of gets back to moving boxes across the deck.
I look at Ren and kind of like, he really likes you. He
He
seems
really
cool.
does.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Does he look like anyone we've met? To either of you?
Never seen anyone that good looking.
First time I saw him. First time
Until I
yesterday
met you, Sable, of course. I looked left and right.
You met Sable before you met.
Ha ha. Ha. You're such a kidder, Bear.
Oh yeah, because he does have the black hair, green eyes. It's pretty good.
I've seen that like that before.
But anyways, I mean, there's everyone kind of bustling about on the deck, kind of just giving you guys a wide berth, not really doing anything with you.
Mhm.
So, what time of day is it right now?
We'll say about mid-afternoon.
Sorry, Charlotte, we can say something.
Oh, I was just thinking middle of the afternoon what I was going to do with the rest of the day.
Are you going to start brewing things? Is that what you're going to do?
Maybe because it was still kind of unclear how acceptable that is in town. I don't particularly feel like getting shanked,
Probably a good call.
so I'm thinking, what are other people doing?
Well, I want to ask right after we left the the dogs and all. Ask, isn't he wonderful? To everyone.
He really is.
I mean,
You
he's cute,
seem-
he's strong, he's a gentleman. I really don't know if he's even real. Did you take any magic on him?
No, I didn't put any magic on him. He's real. You're just incredibly lucky, Ren.
And he hasn't lied in a single word he said.
Good luck happens.
Yeah.
Didn't hear that.
No word he said has been a lie thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Praise the dawn that you found him.
I'm not entirely sure the Dawn gets credit. Sometimes meeting the right person is just blind, dumb luck.
Yeah, guess you're right.
Well, to be fair,
Sir pats there on the shoulder. A good
well, technically,
hard pat.
if they are praising the Dawn for that, and he's the one who brought me there, maybe there's some connection, but I don't think it's more than just a coincidence. In any
Anyways.
case, I'm a little happy. Just that, don't mind me.
I'm happy for you, Ren.
Kronk says, "Yeah, he looks like a strong dude." Ham says, "Yeah, he's always been pretty solid guy from when I knew him."
Oh, by the way, Crunk, who won the duel, man?
We don't know.
Is your head still hurting, or
No, I'm fine. I mean,
Iohan?
I don't really get hangovers. Man says, most of the alcohol burned off, so no, not anymore.
Any explosive belches
reminds me-
recently?
No, I'm
Okay.
good. Obviously, I'm talking, so there's no, not too much alcohol left.
That's good.
Which reminds me, what did everyone do last night? I mean, I think it was a date or something like that too.
Korx went to a party. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, has anyone seen that elf chick? She's
Elf
gone
chick?
out of town.
What elf chick?
Marie,
Oh,
as I recall.
doesn't matter.
Marie was not an elf, but she liked elves.
Yeah.
She's a bit of an alpha boo, if you'll forgive the PG
Oh.
the elf fangirl.
a little bit.
Yep.
Well, she seemed very full of nature.
The hippie,
So-
basically.
Obviously, elves are all about that shit.
Okay.
Stereotypically.
I give that the magic. Bitches love read magic.
Bitches love nature magic.
Magic. Yeah. Went to see nature. Magic came out. Don't know why I say that.
No, you're good.
Though
Anyways.
they are also met someone, but Rin wasn't there, so
Yeah,
No idea.
that was a mystery. She kind of vanished. Haven't seen her in town recently. I don't know. Maybe someone put an illusion spell on me. You know how they are. Those illusionists. They work in mysterious ways.
Those alcoholists, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were pretty drunk last night, they are.
Was I just imagining all that?
No, you were called over. I was there.
Did I get robbed? I mean, do I still have my serpent
Well-
wand?
Check.
I kind of look through my wand.
You
I
still
kind of
have
look through
your-
my wand. Can I find it?
Oh yeah, it's still there. Nobody took anything from you. It's just you got fucking drunk. Luckily, no hangover.
I can't remember a lot of what happened.
It's alright there. Some other time.
Thank you.
Samuel, you went to do something at midnight and then came back. What was that?
I showed you. I made this little choker. It'll
Her demon bane choker.
Well, it's not expressly demon bane, but it will
Lawful
should help
bane.
protect me against lawfully bound creatures, like,
I
for
didn't know
instance, the very rule-concerned demon we're about to be facing.
Looks very
What
fashionable.
does it look like? Just question.
It's a lacy
What's that say?
choker. She asked what it looked like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing it. I just want to know. So anyhow, I don't think we have anything set to do. So
you guys don't have anything planned. Was there anything specific that you wanted to do? Anybody?
Did they? I'm trying to think of the advice of the ship's captain and first mate. They say you need anything specific.
Nothing you would be willing to live without, but nothing you aren't also willing to lose.
Is anyone willing to leave anything on? I mean, Lord 14th. I mean, you said. I mean,
What?
no, you didn't necessarily say, but would you think it wise to carry your sacred plate on board the ship?
Sacred plate? My plate?
Do you think it's
my
wise?
armor?
Your plate mail. Yes, it's like an extension of yourself, but yet, can you think of the risks involved?
Well,
I'm sure you can swim in it.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Dusk. To be honest.
Yes,
I'll be
and
leaving.
your noble steed.
Yes, I should make arrangements with Dusk at the stables. That is correct. As for my armor, well, like,
Would you be willing to take the risk, having it aboard the ship?
Besides, heavy armor. If you ever fall on water, you'll probably drown.
yes, that's what I'm thinking about. I'll think about it.
I could throw a potion that would take care of that. Water breathing shouldn't be too hard.
Still,
breathing
there's the fact
potion.
there's the fact that it's difficult to swim with heavy armor on.
Sable, you're a genius.
No, not really.
Water breathing potion,
Mayor,
perfect.
do you want to do anything underwater that could potentially endanger the ship?
We're just counting our, cards here. We should be very careful. This may be a difficult mission.
This is out of character, but a fireball underwater would look like an explosion of steam or something like that, right?
Something like that.
Just saying.
Depends on how much magic's involved. I guess you guys would have to try it and figure it out.
Sable, what other options were you considering for your potion brewing this evening? If any.
Water breathing was the primary focus, simply because I'm fairly certain I can accomplish that within the night. Beyond that, I was going to be doing some research for my other magic, but why?
Well, the hour tolls nearer and nearer, and I feel the butterflies in my stomach begin to mount and mount. The more I think about the mission, the more I grow nervous.
I have healing potions.
If anything was
I'll
to
have-
happen, I don't know what I'd do.
Anything was to happen to who?
Look,
Everybody.
everyone!
Oh, we'll be fine. It's a ship. People ride ships all the time.
Haven't you heard the local legend?
About what?
Never get on the boat.
That's a local legend?
That's a local legend.
was in a
Local
nursery
legend
rhyme.
in a port town that thrives on getting on boats.
It's exactly.
Where did
It was
you
an
hear
old
this?
one I heard.
There. Where did you hear this again?
It was in the forest. It was in a book. It was a
Wait,
children's story.
You found a book in the forest?
Well, it
When
was in my
last it
master's
was-
library.
I wouldn't ride a ship on a forest either, but
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Post.
getting onto a ship that's in a forest for some reason. That's a terrible, terrible idea.
Yeah, that sounds... Yeah.
All joking and banter aside, I feel like we should really be thinking seriously about this.
Who is
You got
actually
opinion,
worried
yeah?
about this? Actually, let me rephrase that. Who is not particularly scared of getting on a boat? And I put my hand up.
I think I can do it.
Sir
Or
shrugs, and I'm not that worried, honestly.
Do you have any bad feeling about this barrier? Is there something you saw or something you heard that?
Oh no, it's just
Me.
it's my first time aboard a ship.
Well, I came here from overseas, so I'm not really that worried.
I never saw the sea until yesterday's, and you don't see me worried.
Oh, it's just the smell and just being outside on the shore.
Are you
Anything could
afraid of
happen.
the ocean?
Anything could happen. Pirates, sea monsters.
They are.
Mermaids.
You're afraid of the
I'm
ocean.
afraid of water.
Are you afraid of the sea? It's okay.
Get on the boat. I can't get on the boat, and I run away.
Here. Wait, Vera, come back, come back. Does he actually come back?
I just run back to the B&B.
I look at everyone. We have a public wizard.
I can take care of this.
That's pretty fucked. Okay.
I like that.
All right.
I really like it. That's pretty peculiar. I like it.
That's pretty good. I like that's a good flaw. That's some shit that would have never come up normally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, but it's 6:02. Let's go ahead and call a quick 5-minute break here. We'll come back and we'll go ahead and get started with the next day.
Alright, sounds good with me.
With
Right.
next day?
Yeah.
Okay. Then